Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. And I'm so excited today. There are certain brands that I just absolutely love, like Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona, and Marc Jacobs. Love Marc Jacobs. I just love I like it all really, but when it comes to his eyeshadow palettes, like I just like how they're all shaped like this pretty much, and they're just sleek and like just so pleasing, and they're so travel friendly, and they're secure, and I just love them. That's all I can say really. If I find them, I buy them. I've just recently, gotten into makeup. At my age, I know. But I've been a collector, to say the least, of his palettes. They're $50. They're like $49, I think, at Sephora, $49.50, something like that. So they actually are under $50, but tax, all that good stuff, So I ordered it. I've ordered this one. This is the new one. It's Extravagance. Yeah. 860 Extravagance. And it's part of the EYE-CONIC line. And there's 7 shades. And I like the personal touches, obviously, that each individual brand does. But I also kind of like the way he names it. Like, the names of the shadow. At last, I have found the one, the only true love. So I like the way that, and they're all like that. They all are like a sentence almost. And I really do like that. But this one, some of them talk to me, some of them don't. And like the stiletto one, honestly, I don't think I ever even used it. I'm not gonna lie, but I had to have it and I got it. Because I don't think that I look good with darker shades, in my head, right? Well, when I just got the Jeffree Star cremated collection, I kind of liked it. I kind of like dipping into the grays and the blacks, and it's kind of different in a way, But it's not like my overall look, that I go for. And I think we all have our signature look we do. At least most of us. Because that's what we're comfortable in. That's what we feel like we look the best in, or we're the best at doing. And I'm not a makeup artist, so for me, if I can come up with a look that looks halfway decent, that I have, created, then I'm sticking to that look. You know what I mean? So, or even shades of colors and stuff like that. So I really didn't, but now I'm kind of thinking I need to, because I kind of liked it in a sense. But anyway, let's get back to this one. I'm rambling. So anyway, this is what this looks like. And we all know that eye ramble is not a good thing, because it's going to take me a good hour just to do this eye look. Hopefully not. Although yesterday I was pretty good. Hold on just a second here. I got to grab my mirror. See, I'm in this little teeny spot, doing makeup, because this is where I do my makeup, obviously, because it's my bedroom and, it's where I do my makeup. I mean, I don't know where y'all do your makeup, just out of curiosity. Oh, and the air conditioner's off. It's hot. It keeps blowing a fuse. I don't know. I'm just like, could we fix it maybe? And you know how, okay, like my fiance, he does construction, right? He builds things, he fixes things, he, all that good stuff. Yet, when it comes to our home, it's like, do I have to call someone? Do I have to call you and make an appointment? What? I don't understand. You would think our home would be like precise, like everything I wanted or everything he wanted and fixed and all that, it would be done, right? No. Not in the least. Not at all. Anyway, I'm not going there. So anyway, I have this palette, and of course I've been raving about the mascara now for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks I've been raving about this mascara. Now, my Gucci. I still feel like this is still number one to me, and I don't know why. I don't know what it is about this mascara. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I just like it. There's just something about it that I would be like, you know, you just gotta purchase it and try it. And the first time, you might be like, uh-huh. Then the second time, you're like, By the third, it's got you wrapped. I don't know why. All right. This, however, if you don't wear lashes, if you don't like them, if you don't know how to do them, it's for you. 3 coats. Takes 3 coats, but I'm telling you, it's amazing. And I did use his, I have a baby one. Marc Jacobs, the gel eyeliner. I got it in, I don't know, that's way too small, and I've got a headache, so I black. We're going to go black, but it's this gel one, and it's just a mini. And then I have, this little set here. I like buying minis because I like to try it before I, you know, purchase it. But I've got this little set here with the lip liner, a lipstick, and a gloss. And the lipstick is Sugar High. And again, I'm not about to read that. And the lip gloss is Sugar High. So probably this is Sugar High, maybe. I don't know. I can't read it. So, but anyway. Oh, I was right, Sugar High. How funny is that? Anyway, I have this little set on my lips today. And of course, everybody knows it's bronzer. Who don't? And I have it. It's pretty much, I don't have that, I mean, other than the eyeshadow, I don't have that much Marc Jacobs. His glosses, love his glosses. Now, I do have a lot of glosses, lots of them. But that, you know, other than that, I don't, you know, and of course the Tantastic, I think everybody owns this by now. Pretty much, most likely. Maybe not. But I like to buy his little sets, that way I can try it and see if I like it or not. I think that's awesome. Oh, and I have brushes. I have 3 eye brushes. I like them. I love his crease brush. I really don't know if I use this one sometimes, I think, for something. I don't know. But his crease brush and his blush brush are my favorite brushes. Without a doubt. But anyway, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm making sure. Yeah, those are all. That's Tom Ford. Hourglass. And okay. Yeah, these are the only eye brushes I have. So I'm going to sort of use those in with my Sigma brushes as I can. But we're going to move through this because, or we're going to try to anyway, because it's hot. Really, really hot. But I already primed my eyes with, I got this. I use this. The P. Louise in Rumor 2. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down this first shade, which is At Last. As just, you know, like, just sort of, you know, brushing it everywhere. Just so that, you know, all the other shadows seem to blend nicely together, hopefully. I mean, I'm going to assume this is like all of his other palettes. The formula and all still the same. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Right? Right. Alright, and that was a Sigma E40. Now we're going to go in with his crease brush. And we're going to go into the color I Have. And we're going to start to create my crease. And hope that I come up with some sort of look that's halfway decent. There is a little bit of kick up. No fallout though. Kickback. What is it called again? See, I had it under a post-it and I lost my post-it. Because I know you're going to say to me, how could you forget? I forget everything. Like, I know that sounds so weird or like that can't be true, but honestly, I forget everything. And part of me worries about that, to be honest. Because I do worry, like, what happens when I really do start forgetting everything. Because, you know, I know that day's going to come for me. I can just feel it. And sometimes I do wonder if it's something like I'm doing. Like purposely, like I just don't want to remember, so therefore I'm forgetting. Because, you know, when you forget everything so often, it's like, is that true? Is that what I'm doing, you know? But then I'm like, no, that's not it. You know, I'm not purposely forgetting stuff, you know? But then I'm like, maybe I am. Now there is only 2 mats in this one, which, again, I can't remember on how the other palettes are set up. It's been so long. It's really been really long since I've played with any of his shadows. I mean, not real long, because I did just play with one of them. I don't know which one it was. I did a video on it though. But like I said, I own a good bit of them because I enjoy them, obviously, or I guess I wouldn't keep purchasing them. Well, actually I would, because I just like the look of them, the sleekness and all that. So I like this color. I mean, it's just a brown, but it went on nicely, and it's building up, and it's blending out nicely. Just trying to, you know, really build it up though. Oops. I'm losing my mind. But I do like his brush. This one here, it's one of my faves. Like I've said over and over. I'm repeating myself now, I know. Really not even for sure what kind of look I'm going for today. Alright, let's go into the other eye. So how's everybody's day been so far? So after yesterday I filmed, I was so mad. Because, I mean, I love brands, certain brands, right? I just do. I hated that that palette didn't work good yesterday, but it's alright. Because there's still other stuff that I love from, you know, NARS and all. But, I mean, it was just a day. Right after that, right, my fiance was late getting home and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And he was working out of service, so there was no getting a hold of him or anything like that. But, and I had already knew that though. But I was getting worried, and then what it was the truck broke down. The alternator. Well, he's kind of a jack of all trades, so he could fix, you know, he fixed it and all. But, like, we still had to have it towed back, and he had material, and it's just been one heck of a week. You know those weeks where you're just like, what else? You know? And it's just the start of it. Let's just start there too. It's just the start of the week. But you know those weeks where you're just like, what else could possibly? You know? Seriously, what else could possibly happen? And then you're like, oh yeah. Well, I didn't see that one coming. But yeah, you're right. It's getting hot. I'm not even sure how hot it is out today. Give me just a second. Hello? Yes. Oh, nothing. I'm recording. But it's alright. I got, yeah, he's gone. He's, so you're good. Does he know where you're at? I mean, is everybody else still up there? Okay. Alright. Just just keep in touch. Let me know what's going on. Well, I mean, just shoot a text and stuff. Yeah, that's what I mean. Alright, love you. Bye. Sorry, guys. So, anyway, his truck broke down. I just don't even know. I really just don't even know anymore. And like, I mean, I know, I don't know. I don't mean to be getting all up in your face, but I'm just trying to make sure I got these blended evenly. I will say that this is a type of palette, though, that even if you're newer with makeup, like myself, you can work it. Like, it's easy to use, it's user friendly. Like, oh gosh, it's getting so hot. I can't take it. I can't take it. It's easy to use. And I mean, it's just, and there's color and glitters, but again, easy to use, and it's not an overwhelming, you know, obviously 7 shadows can't be, you know, but they all kind of go together. So it doesn't really matter what colors you choose. Like, you're going to be able to create a look, a decent look too. And they're going to go well together, and they're going to, you know, it's going to look good. You know what I mean? So I feel like if any palette, if any of his palettes really, if as long as you like the color story, I think you'll get along with the formula of it. It is under $50, however, it's only 7 shadows, so technically it is kind of expensive if you look at it, you know, broken down. But I feel like with his palettes also, you're going to use it up. You know, it's not going to go to waste. At some point anyway, you're going to use it up, I feel. And like I said, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, so if I don't know what I'm doing and I can do something, trust me, you all can do it too. I'm going to use this little, I think it's a shader brush, or smudge brush, and I'm going to smudge the brown, the color I was just using, on the bottom lash line. And then take it up into that color. And these are the type of palettes also I think, I mean, I personally like, because like, you can make this a very easy, pretty, natural type of look, you know, or you can make it so glam. Like, you have that option in a sense, and I like that. I'm just darkening up that lash line a little bit. And then just taking it up. I like this brush too, it's working pretty good. I don't know for sure how much I spent on these brushes. I mean, the Tom Ford brushes, I spent the pretty penny one. Okay. I got some glitter. I think some of the glitter from that next shadow came over into that brown because I got little bits of glitter. All right, so then let's take the, I guess the shadow brush and dip into True. Yeah. And we're going to put that on the lid. Ooh, oh, that's a pretty color. Now see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you could leave it like this and just go, you know what I mean? Like, this is pretty just like it is. Very natural, very, you know, just, it just is. You know, just is. Okay. I like that. Like, you could literally leave it like that and just go about your day, you know? Or you can throw on a color, you know? Like, oh, that's kind of a, like, we could throw a little bit of, yeah, I want to use that for inner. Like, let's do the gold. I'm going to use the same shadow brush. I'm going to spray it, though. Oh, no. I'm almost out of my Max Fix Plus. I'm going to have to place an order. We're going to take that gold, which would be the one. I can go with that. And let's pop that right in the middle, so I'm looking straight. Right here. Yeah, like that. It's not really that straight, but we'll live with it, right? I mean, I'm not a makeup artist. Same thing with this eye. And I mean, they just blend beautifully. It's like they belong, you know? Look at that. I mean, it's like beautifully blended. And granted, I'm not, you know, like I said, I'm not a makeup artist, so I know this isn't like perfect. But, I mean, plus I'm talking and trying to do it. But, you know, if you were using it on your own eye, you kind of get what it could do and how easy it is blending together nicely. Shoot, I used that brush for that, but I need to go back. I kind of went a little bit too far with that gold. Straighten it up a little bit. Okay. And then all right. Then let's take, let's see, that. You spray this brush. It's my Sigma E46. And let's take the color Found and pop it on the inner corner. And same thing for the other eye. Yes. I don't have any fallout, thank goodness, so that's a plus. I am going to go on that bottom lash line again with that first one, Found. Or no, I have. And bring it down a little bit. I feel like it needs more down there. Alright, then let me get let me find a little brush in thick.
A new station alert has arrived.
Guess I forgot to turn that off, huh? Let me get, where are my brushes at? Interesting, I'm losing my brushes now. But regardless, hold on here. Let me get my little pencil brush from Sigma so I can get this blended out a little bit. Alright. Then I think I kind of just want to play. Basically, I'll use every color but one out of this palette, but I really want to play with that black color that's in here. And it does have a little glitter, and that's got me scared because I don't want fallout. But I'm just going to press it on my lash line. That is not bad. That is just me pressing very lightly. And it's that pigmented. Wow. Alright, let's do the bottom lash line. I really need to turn that phone off. Okay, this is a little bit thicker of a bristle. This is the Sigma E68 Line Perfector. It's not bad for my top lash line, but I think it's a little too thick for the bottom. So I'm just going to do the same thing on this side that I did for that one. I'm just going to press it. I want to make sure you guys can see the black though. On like the fact that you can literally line with this black. Doesn't want to work with me now. All right. Okay. Then same thing for the bottom lash line. All right. So then I'm going to use that pencil brush again and take that brown. What was the name of that again? I have. And I'm going to smudge that black out a little bit. I'm going to use that brown to do it with on the bottom lash line. Because it was just a little bit thicker than I wanted it to be honest. Oh, no, wrong color. Alright. Now again, I have no idea what I'm doing, so by all means don't follow along with me, obviously. But you get the point. So I used every color but the only, and it looks like it's a gold greenish color. And I don't think it really would have went with this particular look that I'm wearing today, so that's why I kind of left it out. But like I said, it was pretty with or without, you know, just those two shades. Really, it would have been fine, you know, but I wanted to try a little more just so that you could see, obviously, on what the shades were like, how they perform, the payoff and stuff like that. So with that said, let's go ahead and curl these lashes. I need a good curler. I really do need a good curler though. Let me see. I had something. Where did I put that? I lose everything. Like, there is nothing I don't lose. sure I don't have glitter in my eyeballs. Alright. Then we're going to use this here, the Marc Jacobs new mascara. And I love the packaging of this. It goes with the palette. Okay. And again, you gotta build this up for it to work. I wouldn't do more than 3 coats though, I'm not gonna lie. After that, it starts getting weird. And of course, if you're good with false lashes, that's the way to go. Because that just, false lashes just does something to any look. And if it's a bad look, it actually can make a look really good. So I definitely would recommend, false lashes if you know how to do them. Now, if you don't, then you might be better off, not like myself. Trust me when I tell you I suck at it. I suck at it. Alright, that's the first coat. Have you all tried this mascara yet? Oh, I know. I seen on Sephora last night, I think. They got a new mascara at Grillon, maybe? One of them. I don't know what my obsession is. I get into one obsession to the next, right? So I got into the obsession of foundation because I used to be really dark because I tanned. And I was like, oh no, bad for skin, wrinkles, whole 9 yards. And I have damaged my skin because of that. However, it's trying to get back to, it's some sort of normalcy. But the I couldn't find one in my shade. No matter how hard I tried, I kept looking. I couldn't find one. So I finally found a couple foundations that I do like. Natasha Denona's one of them. But yeah, I hear people say that they don't like it. And I'm like, huh. It's that Foundation X. And I'm like, wow, because, I really, really like it a lot. But they don't, which is, I know to each their own. You know what I mean? I know that. But I just really, really like it. And that's one of them anyway. But, like, I went from foundation. Of course, eyeshadow's always been there. I've got so many palettes, it's not funny. Then I went to, like, cheek palettes, blush, bronzer, that sort of stuff. Now it's mascaras. I am, like, I don't even know what I'm hunting for. I know I got my mouth wide open, right? I love the way we do mascara with our mouths wide open. Okay. So this is with coat 2. Now, I could do a third coat, but I kind of prefer to leave it right here, myself. If I did a third coat, it definitely shows more, But I feel more comfortable with where it's at right now than I would if I did a third coat. So that's why I'm kind of leaving it here. So anyway, Marc's all over me now on this desk. So this is the look that I come up with using the Marc Jacobs palette. I think that if you're a neutral lover or gold, green, brown, gold, that sort of stuff. I mean, it's even got that pop greeny in there, a little bit of green and gold. I mean, I think you'll adore this. I think you'll like it. Again, beginner friendly. It's a very pretty palette. And I will say that it definitely makes me want to use the stiletto palette, which I actually might use tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on what I'm wearing. But it makes me want to pull out the Marc Jacob palettes because you forget, and it's so sad, but you do. You forget what you have, what you used to like because something new's come out, and I just hate it. But I do apologize the video was so long, but at least you got to see how this palette performed, and if it is up your alley on color, you know, the color scheme to it, the whether you like the way it blended and stuff like that. Again, I'm not a makeup artist. So please know that I don't think in any way, shape, or form what I have created is correct. Is maybe the word. I mean, I'm not for sure on the word I'm looking for. I mean, everybody's to each their own. But I know it's not like what a makeup artist would say is correct, I guess. But, you know, you do you, and don't worry about what other people think is the way I see it. I like it. Love the mascara. Will continue to use both, but definitely will use the mascara on daily. So I do recommend that. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys today. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I do upload. I do try to upload daily. Because, you know, every day I feel like getting dressed up or, you know, at least throwing something on my face, which it usually is all this. It just makes me feel better. And it gives me that time to me, you know? So I know that a lot of people don't have that much time in the day to do that, but if you do, take it. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. I enjoy it. It makes me feel better. And if I feel better, then the people around me feel better. So I think it's a win-win. But regardless of that, you can always also hit the ×2 while watching this video. That way you're not stuck listening to me rambling on, and you get through the video twice as fast. I do apologize that it takes so long, but I really want you to see firsthand how any product applies. It does seem to be mostly eyeshadows and stuff that I show. However, if it was lipstick, foundation, it doesn't matter. I'm going to show it without edits. That way, I didn't lie. You know? And I'm not making the decision at that point. I'm not telling you, oh, it's good. Well, I am. But not only am I telling it, you're seeing it. So you can see if it's good or bad, you know? So here's the look. And I am going to go. And I hope you all have a very fantastic day. Stay safe. Take care. And I will see you in my very next video. Bye.